Welcome to AwakeningYOU channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear sons and daughters of planet Earth, I am Sananda. It is with great joy in my heart that I am here once again today, seeking to bring understanding and awareness to the hearts of everyone who is listening to me at this moment. 2 millennia ago, I was incarnated on this planet. I was a human being exactly like you. I have gone through many stages in my existence. I can say that I was literally human part of the time. What I mean by this? That I made mistakes just like any of you. When the time of my enlightenment began, I became another being, a being more aware of my importance and my mission on this planet. I taught a lot of things. I tried to spread only love. I tried to show the truth. But already at that time, the powerful were very strong and my words, my voice were silenced. This whole story is not what most of this planet knows. Most know a story of redemption, of asking God for forgiveness for the sins of human beings. If this were true, why is your world still the way it is? Has the world improved after my death? Have sins been redeemed from the planet? Has no one else sinned? I answer, no, everything continued exactly as it was. And I knew even then that my words would leave an echo, that everything I taught had not been in vain. But it would still take a long time for the inhabitants of this same planet to learn exactly everything I wanted to say at that time. So in the last century, I started training a channel to be my voice. It doesn't matter what this training was like, it doesn't matter what she had to go through, but I made her feel and see everything I had lived and gone through at that time. And I can guarantee that it wasn't easy for her. First, strip herself of all the beliefs that she was already used to carrying, which was not much less easy to accept, that it was I who was there speaking in her mind. Today this chosen person is by my side. He is an extremely kind and evolved soul, and has made itself available to everything that needs to be done for the evolution of this planet. Because I can say that she knew every feeling, every moment of my life while incarnated on the planet. So let's say that she knew and knows Jesus like no one else, because she lived with me my deepest feelings and often not so worthy feelings. And everything I told you, everything I showed you, was put into words and generated the letters of Christ. One day in the past, a religious book was also created that told my story, but this book did not fully meet the wishes of those who silenced my voice. So what was the point of killing myself, if my voice would continue to be spread throughout the world the way it came? So this book has been modified. He kept everything I taught, yes, with great intelligence. They kept every word I said, but added another meaning. They put their own interpretations and passed them on, generating what? Generating lack of love, generating separation, generating wars, and certainly, that's not what I taught. So we can say that history repeats itself. There is a book where everything I said is documented. But this is not enough. Everything that is written there needs to be tailored to the pleasure of those who read it. The process begins again, where many take this book and begin the doctrine. They begin to apply what is there, but not in the understanding of what is written, in their own understanding trying to revive new religions. The letters of Christ is not a religion. My teachings have never been and will never be religion. But many insist on making my teachings a religion. Many may ask me, what is the purpose of the letters of Christ? The first and main thing is to bring the truth, a truth that to this day, for many who read it, is not fully conceived. Many still doubt. Bringing the truth of what has been wrongly taught to you for so long, many don't buy it either. So what is the purpose beyond this, beyond bringing the truth? Provoke thought, provoke awareness, provoke debate. Not that debate where there is verbal aggression, but the positive debate, in which everyone puts their point of view, but without changing at any point what is written there. It's not taking what is written and writing it another way. It is not taking what is in the letters of Christ and trying to manipulate it once again according to your understanding, according to your will, because then you will be repeating exactly what the powerful did a while ago. So what do I mean by all this? The letters of Christ are like a rock, and as such, it is not easy to break. And I can even say that it is a rock that will never be destroyed, because where there is truth and there is light, nothing destroys. So, pebbles cannot emerge from this stone, similar stones cannot emerge, stones of the same size cannot emerge. If anyone wants to study my letters, let them have this stone in their hands, nothing else. There is no point in trying to create small stones with pieces of my letters, because they will not bring the truth, they will bring the truth of who created the stone. And in what context and in what placement? My letters must be read in full, this is the first step, read it completely. After reading in full, then studies and debates begin, but always having the stone, which are the letters, in hand. Not small pebbles, not copies, not pieces, because you will be repeating what was already done a while ago. So I hope that each of you understands the great objective of the letters of Christ. They are a rock, and like a rock, it cannot be dismembered, separated, seen in pieces, it has to be seen as a whole, as a foundation, as a base, as a pedestal. It cannot be seen in pieces. If you want to study the cards, attract new people to the cards, present the cards as a whole. It is the first step that each person needs to take, fully read everything that is there. If at the end of the reading, that person says, I didn't resonate with any of that, then she is not ready for my letters, don't insist, it's not her time. Ah, I agree with some parts. She's not ready for my letters either. Those who will be ready are those who will read it and say, I took it all in. That rock became my rock, it became my base, it became my way of life and thinking. Clap. Hosanna. This one is ready to study and delve deeper into my letters. So I repeat again, my letters are a rock, which cannot be dismembered into pebbles, cannot be applied in pieces. The whole has to reach people's hearts, not the pieces. I hope this is very clear, very clear. What is the main objective of my letters? Spread my truth. It is not creating a new religion. It is not creating a philosophy of life. It's not creating a way of thinking. It is bringing light where there has always been darkness. Listen to this video very carefully, as some are following the same path as those who started back there, putting my words, but then they were distorted. So the rock must be powerful, be a fortress, because if it becomes pebbles, the strength disappears and the whole objective goes with it. I hope I was very clear. Now, those who insist on following their own path, on thinking that everything they do is all right, there is no harm, whatever you sow, you reap. I hope I was very clear. You can and should study my letters all the time. But they need to be seen first as a whole, then the studies begin, always respecting everyone's opinion. May the truth and light that my letters bring permeate the hearts of everyone who reads them. If it hasn't impregnated, it's because it's not time yet. But rest assured that the seed has been planted.